Dumbass. I enjoy going there and watching her and competition out there or whatever. Get over to Bush. I listened to Eazy-E before I listened to NWA. About that at one point. We're going. Alright, it's Thursday. I need to slide the flow. I gotta get some of the Harris. I gotta get my life in down. I gotta chill around the zone. I gotta flow. It is Thursday. How's that joke go? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday. This guy's blocking the freaking crosswalk on his e-mic, bros. Alright, everybody. Welcome to the Orange County Commuter Channel. Oh, Carmen Gia. Those are cool little cars. I don't think I'd want one of those. I'd rather have a Volkswagen than a Carmen Gia or a Squareback. But they're still kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, so as usual, we're going to be riding our e-bike from the city of Irvine to the city of Orange, passing through either Tustin or Santa Ana or both. I'm not really too sure yet because I don't have a route in mind. It's about 5:25. It's still pretty hot, but it's not too bad. Once you get rolling, it's not bad. Like, it's not bad in the shade at all. I would even say it's kind of cool right here. I'm the corporate e-bike nuisance of Von Carmen and Michelson. I don't know why I never go straight across the sidewalk right here. Oh. Yeah, we're just gonna go on the crosswalk. It says detour. What's going on? What's up with all the detours lately? I keep getting blocked in every direction. So yeah, we're gonna be MacFoxing our way through beautiful Orange County. Oh, that was a nice right-hand turn. You see that? From the left, from the second left turning lane, they made a right. Flawless. What's up, bro? All right. Go ahead in your Porsche. Nice guy. See? I mean, come on. Like, that guy, that's what I'm saying. There's it's like, sometimes I seem like a smart ass and I say stuff like, when I say, what's up, bro? Like, but I'm noticing all the different, like, you guys probably can't always see what I see. And also, I'm an empath. Like, I can read people. And 9 times out of 10, I'm right. Like, just by looking at them and feeling their presence, like, I can tell what's going on in people's minds. I know that sounds kind of arrogant, but it's true. It's just everybody has different gifts, and that's one of mine, and maybe it's not a gift. But I sense people's energy. So, the one guy in the Tesla, I guess I don't want to like, it has nothing to do with what people look like, so I'm just giving a description. It has to do with the energy that they're giving off, right? So the guy's in the Tesla, and I'm waiting for the light to change. He can't tell which way I'm gonna go, granted, but like, I see him looking at me, and I look at him, and like, he's like kind of just like, you know, like gives me this nasty look, and it's like, you know, just like that type of dude, which is fine. That's why I said, what's up, bro? Like, just being a smart ass. So I don't say those things for no reason. It's usually a way for me to respond to what I'm reading in my environment. But then another anxious driver pulls up in a Porsche, a nice Porsche, a very nice Porsche. This guy that I find I get a lot of static from middle-aged men, like in their 40s, you know, in their 40s, 50s. They usually have, they're usually Anglo, and they have big beer bellies, right? And t-shirts with like, you know, they look like they have money, but they have like t-shirts on with like, you know, like stains on them. And which there's nothing wrong with that. It's the energy, it's the vibe that I feel off of that. So I fit, like 2 years ago, I fit the same description, right? But I just didn't have the nasty attitude. So like I said, it's not about the description of the person. I'm just making this is just my observation. And then, so the guy in the Porsche, handsome young man, probably 30, probably 35. Looks like he's in good shape. He's in a Porsche. Pulls up. You know, I look at him, and he looks at me, and guess what he does? He freaking smiles and nods like, "Hey, what's up, man? Like, what's up, brother?" Like a nice, sincere hello. Like, that's the contrast, you know, that's the difference. So I want to be that guy. I want to be that guy. I want to be that guy in the Porsche. But if you're that guy in the Tesla, I'm probably not going to let it slide without saying something. Not like aggressively, like to get in a fight, but I'm talking about in the video, I'm going to say something to defend myself and make myself feel less insecure about the whole situation. That shouldn't even be a situation. So maybe I just overanalyze stuff, but that's my job. Wow, we're going, oh, I was like, we're going slow. I'm in pedal assist too. All right, here we are once again on the same street, Main Street, in the same city, Irvine. The same old stuff. I have nothing else to offer, but what's a good word for it? I wouldn't say maniacal. I have nothing else to offer except for my strange commentary and anecdotes. Right. That's it. There's no new bike. Well, I am riding the MacFox. There's no new terrain. There's no character. Like, I don't portray a e-bike character. I'm just my authentic self, and I think that's good enough for an e-bike review channel that doesn't have any e-bikes to review. I mean, I guess I'm not doing a very good job. I should be reviewing the MacFox, but I feel like I cleared up my sentiment, my feelings on the first ride, you know. MacFox. Here we go. Man, this bike. Alright, here we are. Same bike lane, heading towards the scene of the crime. This guy is totally blocking my pathway here. Dumbass. Sorry, I had to say that. I couldn't get over in the other lane because there's cars coming. Alright, here we go, guys. We're heading towards death zone. So my condition is stable. I still can't pedal. My knee's still pretty bad. My elbow still pretty sore. Sore shoulder and back. So, but other than that, I'm all right. So here we go, the corner of death. Green light. Scary intersection. All right, we did it. Get back on that horse. Get back on that horse, Caballero. Oh, okay. Kia power. I wonder if they've reformed the drivers. You know, like the driver's test that you take to get your license or to renew your license. I think they need to update it and add some bike stuff on that. Or maybe they should even, I don't want another thing regulated. You know, maybe what they could do is when you buy a bike, it should be, they should have like websites for whatever area you're in, right? A QR code for whatever county you're in, or some way to link local bike laws, e-bike laws and expectations, and laws and rules that e-bikers should follow, and then they should probably add e-bikes onto the driver's test, like, because that, I I don't know. I mean, not that we're gonna follow that stuff, but there's a lot of situations that you know, had you been previously informed about, you might be able to avoid. I don't know. So we're sidewalk cruising. I mean, technically I should be in the street, so I can't complain. I've seen e-bike channels, yeah, where when people are on their bikes, they get so pissed off at the general population for all the bad decisions drivers make and how they are totally oblivious to people on bikes. But I mean, you watch the videos. If I had to like curse and be angry at every time like somebody does something in a car that I judge to be like wrong, that puts me in danger, I would be like, every single video would just be full of me being angry about something. And that's just not any fun. And I'm not always following the rules either. So then that would make me like kind of a hypocrite. Is this guy gonna talk to me? Oh no. We got some activity over here, y'all. So we've got a homeless person up at these apartments coming up out of the bushes. Now he's making a run for it. He went back into the bushes to stash something. I think he's stashing he's gonna get a loitering charge. I can't really go on the bike lane because the police are in it. Well, we'll see how they feel about people on sidewalks on e-bikes. See if what I've read is correct, that I'm okay on the sidewalk. Looks like it. I'm just your friendly e-bike commuter. I'm not always nice. I can be a smart ass sometimes. Alright, let's stay right here. So what route are we taking today? I have no clue. So I'll probably skip the last couple of videos and just publish this one today. Hopefully, I already feel like it's somewhat of a obnoxious ride because I feel like my commentary is a little bit goofy right now, but it's just that's part of it, you know. We all have different moods and different modes, and I'm just in an obnoxious mood. So, oh wow, look at that phone booth. I have not ever noticed that. So I do have a lot of videos of me on Main Street, but typically when I'm on Main, I'm in the street. Rolling with traffic and getting up in the mix. So maybe today we'll just do sidewalk mode. I could go on Pacific Electric Trail, but I think I did that already this week in a video. Did I? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I would say like I'm probably probably have a little bit of I probably do have a little. I would have to lie. I would be lying if I said that that accident didn't like mess with my mind. So yeah, I would like to say, oh no, it didn't affect me at all. Like I feel undisturbed, but it was definitely had an impact on me. Literally had an impact on me, y'all. Should we see what's going on at least on this section of Pacific Electric Trail? We should. We gotta see what the people are up to down here. Doesn't look like there's a lot of people. Yeah, we'll do the Pacific Electric Trail. This is nice, and then I'll cut back up to Maine. That could have been bad. That could have been bad. Whoa, look at this guy's crazy. No. Yeah, bro. God damn. What's going on this trail, man? What do we got here? Yeah, I definitely come across some wild e-bike riders. So when I several times a week, several times, I used to take my daughter to the park prior to school quite often, especially in the last couple of months. We're always going to the park by my house, and it's fun, you know. I love taking her there. She's got some stuff that she's trying to learn on the monkey bars and the playground and stuff like that, and I enjoy going there and watching her and hanging out with her. So going to that park, so that's Grijalva Park, and there's a dirt track that goes around the park that people ride bikes on and walk on, and there's some other, like another bike slash walking path there around there, and then there's like an e-moto track also, like on the other side of the bridge off the Santiago Creek Trail. There's like an e-moto track that these kids have made, and there's jumps and all this cool stuff. Oh, let's ride on this. Wow, that's nice. And so, you know, what? There's a Prius on the bike path. So that, over the last couple of years, it's just been more and more and more and more e-bikes, obviously. Everybody's doing it. So the e-moto guys have been terrorizing Santiago Creek Trail and surrounding areas for a long time. And, there's like piles of bark that the city stores off to the side of this community building that they make jumps out of, and that's where their track is. And they're out of the way, there's not a lot of people right there, so it's really the perfect spot for them. But they're known to terrorize the trails too, doing wheelies and doing those, I don't know what it's called, but where they put their knees on the seats and then they switch. Oh man, this bike's so slow. They like switch knees and then they sit down and then they switch knees and then they stand up while they're doing a wheelie. I don't know. I don't even think it looks that cool, but they'll be doing that along the trail and stuff. But over I would say in the last month, people have been really wilding out around that track, around Grijalva Park, that walking track. And it's usually a kid on a moped style bike that's really fast. I don't know what model they are, but it's not a MacFox, or if it is, it's got like a lot of, oh yeah, cool, that's an old 2.0. XP 2.0. This is so slow. I don't know why it's so slow. But yeah, they've really gotten bad. If I see a kid on an e-bike, I grab my daughter by her hand and go behind a tree and take shelter, because these kids are just hauling ass around that path, and the path is very hard packed, probably clay, almost clay or adobe, with a couple of inches of decomposed granite over it. It's so slippery, and I'll see him come tearing around the corner just out of control fast. And I just know I'm gonna witness a horrific crash one of these days. No helmets. I don't know. And John Hicks talks about it too. He was talking a lot about, there's a lot of coastal neighborhoods where e-bikes have been banned, and it's usually because of the people, these young kids on their e-motos, and a lot of them don't even have regular bicycle experience. He goes, and I understand what he's saying, he makes an exception to himself, even though he's constantly on sidewalks going the opposite way, doing jumps and doing doomers, doing stairs and all that stuff. But there's something to be said about experience, and staying within your boundaries until you get better. But I don't think yeah, how you doing? Yeah, take your baby for a walk. That's great. Good grandpa. But yeah, man, these kids are out of control, and they don't know what they're doing. I mean, I know a lot of people probably criticize how I ride too and think that I don't ride safe. But as far as, e-bikes, I've only been riding e-bike for 2 years. but I have lots of miles. And growing up, I spent my whole childhood on BMX bikes and mountain bikes, so I have some experience. But I don't think I really push my limits. I don't think I push my boundaries. I guess if I was 10 years, 20 years younger, maybe I would, not 10 years, more like 20 years younger, maybe I would be a little bit more wild. Jump, jump, jump. Crisscross will make you jump, jump, jump. All right. So I'm just trying to occupy time. I'm working on my commentary. And that's another thing. Don't let the sheer number of people out there with e-bike channels or nicer e-bikes than you or whatever, like, keep you from doing something that you might want to do. If you feel like compelled to like get an e-bike and make e-bike videos, and don't let thinking that like you're not going to have the best e-bike channel, there's too much competition out there or whatever. Don't let that dissuade you from coming out and doing what I do, because it's fun. If you get a few subscribers that like your style, it does make it really fun. So I'm really thankful for all you guys that do watch my channel. It just makes it so much more fun. And we all have something unique to offer. So if there's 100 e-bike channels, sorry, bro. You're good. If there's 100 e-bike channels, man, I'm glad he didn't go over the handlebars. That's fine, there's nobody else can offer what you can offer, because we're all unique. We all have our something unique to bring to the table. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to be inspirational, but it's true. All right, so we're getting residential. What's going on here? So we won't stay residential the whole way. We'll just do this for a little bit. I can't remember how residential I've been this week. I think I only published 2 videos so far. So the first one was my ride to work on Tuesday, which was a pretty mellow ride. And then the other video I published was my ride to work yesterday. So I don't have any videos of me riding home this week, so we'll publish this one, and it's okay for a little bit residential on this one, because I don't think it's going to be a repeater. Although my video this morning was actually pretty good. Oh yeah, we haven't cruised through this section in a while. Every day on my way home, I used to go through this section right here because it's always just freaking activated. We got a little recycling center here. It's not open right now. Got to be careful though. This is actually I wouldn't say this is like a dangerous spot, but this is definitely an activated spot. It's it belongs to a specific a specific hood, which I know what it is, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get into any gang politics. I have to ride through here all the time, so. And I don't know, like, sometimes territory changes, so I don't want to like say something that's like not right, but anyway, so that's kind of why that area is like that. That's like a spot where you can buy stuff. You know, it's like a little black market. It's a little pickup spot. This used to be right here too. In the mornings, this was a prime pickup location right here. But it's calmed down quite a bit. This whole section right here used to be full of people in the mornings. Sweet stuff. Running amok. Whoa. Kids are dangerous. See some blinkage. Are they turning? I thought I saw a blinker. Yeah, my confidence just isn't there yet. I like this perspective better. I do one day want to get like a powerful e-bike with just excellent suspension, maybe even an e-moto. Something that like I can go off curbs and go up curbs and go downstairs and go upstairs. Something that I could really just beat the heck out of. I do want to get something like that one day. I did see somebody on a e-moto yesterday in Irvine, riding in the street, all geared up on an e-moto, just hauling butt. Let's go through here. Let's get over to Bush Street. This bike is so unpredictable. Sometimes when I turn the throttle, it gives me a lot of power, and then sometimes it doesn't. Very temperamental. So this is where I got into my first, not my first accident, but my first major accident. I was riding on there's a video of it too, another short. I was coming from this way and I was in the street. I went across the crosswalk and then I was cutting into the street, and I was about right here. There was traffic coming beside me, so I had to, stay kind of right here. And a door swung open right when I was riding by, and I hit the door. I was on a gravel bike, and I hit their door. I don't know how fast I was going. I think it was like 12 or 13 miles an hour. And it caught the side of the handlebar, and I went face first into the door and hit the door with my head and my shoulder, and then the door bent forward like that. I slammed off to the left, but my face hit the corner of the door, and I gashed my face open. I still have a scar. So both instances of my major accidents, I wasn't at fault for either of them, but it was definitely preventable. So, and I was following the rules in both instances as well. So with the first one, could have been prevented. So the only way I would have been able to prevent that is if I actually just rode in the street like this at 15 miles an hour with a group of cars behind me, because this is a bike designated lane, which I don't know how safe that would have been, or if I would have rode on the sidewalk. I think that would have been the only way for me to have prevented that from happening. But if a car would have passed before, I mean, the cars were behind me essentially, but I was giving them room to be able to go by. I barely caught the end of his door, so I wasn't riding like right up against the door. I was gradually going out into the lane. But had a car been coming, he would have taken this guy's door off, for sure. I mean, I almost took his door off, but the car definitely would have took it out too. Let's go through this alley over here. Oh my God. Got some homies hanging out over here. There's no escaping on this bike. That's the thing. Like if you're trying to get away from somebody on this bike, yeah, don't even try. Don't run, just fight. No running, just fighting. What's up? I actually recognize that guy. It's another gang right here. Look at that LVR, Lifetime Value RX Pharmacy. That thing is supposed to be like what do they call that? A mortar and pestle, you know, where you smash medicine into this little thing. That's what that's supposed to be. But it kind of looks like somebody giving me the middle finger, to be honest with you. Lad, that's definitely a cartoon middle finger. Yeah. Rolling down the street in my 6'4". So what's the first song that you ever remember hearing a car with the bass bumping? So that got popular when I was a kid, and the first song that I remember people listening to that are listening to in their cars with a big, stereo system in it with the bass is Paul Revere by the Beastie Boys. If that doesn't go far back, man, that's a long time ago. I think that was 1986, 87. Because their second album was Paul's Boutique, which came out in 89. So, what's up, man? So yeah, that was the first one. I think that's when did NWA come out? Was that 88? I listened to Eazy-E before I listened to NWA. I remember listening to Easy Does It, man. I was like probably in 4th grade. Studio Gangsters. I definitely think that Eazy-E was absolutely the most gangster out of all of that group, for sure. Like, that dude was the real deal. Like, cruising down the street on my MacFox. Went to Hart Park to check out the bones. better check my phone. So when I got in that accident, my daughter told me, she said, I told you, Dad, that you need to get those elbow thingies. She's like, you should have those elbow thingies. Yeah, if I had elbow thingies on and knee thingies on, I probably would be a lot better off. Wouldn't have done much for my shoulder or my back, but and my hip. So I'm pretty sure my hip took the impact of the car and my handlebar, but I don't know. I haven't analyzed the video. Knuckleheads out there, go shooting some hoop. It says 12.8 miles. Have we gone 12.8 miles? I don't even know how long we've been riding. Is the camera still on? Yeah, the camera's still on. So I'm talking like this, whether I'm recording or not. Like if I'm not filming, I'm still talking like this. It's like therapy. The guy had a straight out of Wakanda. I don't know where that is. Wakanada. Let's go see what's going on under the under Glassell. See what's going on under the bridge. Under the bridge downtown is where I did some drugs. Under the bridge downtown. There's no good going on underneath the bridge downtown. Oh, they've got this open. Wow, look at this. Somebody's got somebody's yard canopy thing. You think they bought that at Walmart? I don't know if I can make it up this thing. Let's try. Draining the battery on this thing. Oh, I forgot I was going to check my phone. I don't think this bike tells me how long. Okay, what does this say? 8.6 miles, and then this says, oh, 129 miles. So we've got 129 on this Bicicleta Electrica. Scooter power, yes. All right. There's a possibility that I'm going to cut the video off right here. So in case I do, thank you for watching my channel, supporting the channel. Also, I usually don't ask too much for stuff, but I feel like I'm going to start asking for help. So if you do like the video, and if you made it this far, you probably do like the channel. Please just do the like, because I don't really get that many views, and I think that like there's a big audience out there, so I think I should be able to get, you know, I want to, right now I probably average about 200 views every video, sometimes more, sometimes a little bit less. So when I first started, I actually got more views. I would get a few hundred views every video, not for a long period of time, but for a while. I'm not too sure like why, like what's changed. I feel like even if the channel's lost its novelty, I still think like there's plenty of new people out there that if they came across the channel, they might like to watch it. I don't know. So if you could do that, that would be really helpful. Because I don't think, like, until I start getting more views, I don't think I'm going to get any e-bike review offers. And I feel that's key. Like, if I can just get my first true e-bike review, I think the channel will grow from there. And that'll inspire, that'll inspire me to make better content. And I'll also usually put, like, if there's any other ways you want to support the channel, I usually I'll put ways for people to help support the channel in the description. Oh, this guy's still walking out here. This guy's been out here for so long. Hi. Determination. Gotta take my sunglasses off. I don't know where I'm gonna put them though. And inside of this pocket, I cannot see. I know it looks bright in the video. Oh, Logan Street's tagging down here. Get that speed to make it up this hill. Squirrels, look out, squirrels. It's an interesting pastime, watching people watch their dogs. I guess that's fun to do, is to watch dogs play together and stuff. It's pretty funny. I actually watch a lot of stuff like that with my daughter, like on YouTube. She always watches, I'll find myself like walking by and she'll be on the computer watching YouTube. And I'll get drawn into whatever she's watching, you know, be it about, you know, cats or dogs or whatever kind of weirdness that she's watching. My sons, I don't even want to know what they watch. Still got a little juice left. There's only one battery bar left. We still got up to 23 and a half. Got another steep hill up here. There's somebody climbing the hill right now on a trike. Non-electric. Oh yeah. That is awesome. She did it. That is rad. How's it going? Freaking scared me. Cyclist. Ah. All right. Is the camera still going? Looks like it is. All right, I appreciate everybody. If you made it this far, you are a true supporter of this channel. And can we make it up this hill? Powerless. There's gotta be a way to fix that. All right, we'll catch you on the next one.